word of the week is fasting. Fasting means going without something you enjoy.
This can be food. You might want to give up sugary foods like sweets or chocolate. Some people give up eating meat.
You may give up something and enjoy and make a change, like giving up video games and instead playing with other toys. You may even give up your device, like tablet or phone, and do more exercise instead.
What does fasting mean to you? Give up something for Lent. Making a change at not playing on my tablet. Don't eat sweets. Show more kindness. What are you fasting?
During Lent, I'll be fasting video games and sweets.
Are you fasting?
I'm fasting chocolate.
On Wednesday, the 14th February marks the beginning of Lent. Ash Wednesday. In Lent we fast as we remember Jesus fasting in the desert. By the time we give things up, this is the day begins Lent. Lent is a period of 6 weeks, 40 days, not including Sundays leading up to Easter when Jesus rose again after being crucified. The day for Ash Wednesday is called Shrove Tuesday, also known as Pancake Day. On this day, Christians like to eat pancakes before fasting until Easter. Others around the world celebrate this day as Mardi Gras. On Ash Wednesday, Christians will go to Mass and receive a cross on their forehead using ash. This marks the start of Lent. The word this week is a reading from Matthew's Gospel, chapter 4. To remind us, Jesus fasted 40 days and nights. Jesus ignored the temptation, though he was hungry. Reminds us when we give up. Think for Lent, we must not give up. Find the strength to say no.
Jesus was young. He spent his time listening to and thinking about Scripture. He talked about Scripture with others. And he spent time talking to God in prayer. Because of this, Jesus knew Scripture and used it to spread hope and help others fight against sin and evil. One day, Jesus went out to the desert to pray. After 40 days, he was tired and hungry, and the devil came to tempt him. First, the devil told Jesus,
"If you're really the Son of God, tell this stone to become bread."
But Jesus said,
"People do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God."
Jesus had read this in Scripture, so he knew how to answer the devil with truth. Next, the devil took Jesus to the top of the temple and said,
"Throw yourself to the ground. If you do, God will tell his angels to save you."
But again, Jesus answered with Scripture. He said,
"It is written, do not put the Lord your God to the test."
Last, the devil took Jesus to the top of a high mountain and said,
"I'll let you rule over all the kingdoms of the world. All you need to do is worship me."
But Jesus said,
"Go away, Satan. The Scriptures say, worship the Lord your God and serve him only."
After that, the devil knew there was nothing else he could say. So he left and angels came to take care of Jesus. All of us will be tempted to do things that are wrong sometimes. But when we read Scripture and take it to heart, we find hope and learn God's good way. That means when temptations come, we'll be able to use Scripture to say no. just like Jesus did.
In response to the word this week, you will need the 40-day Lent calendar and a coloured pencil. Take the piece of paper and think about what you are going to fast this Lent. Write it down on your paper. Take this with you and colour in one square on the path each day if you manage to keep your fast going. Don't worry if you don't, but keep trying to fast just like Jesus did.
I'm giving up TV. I'm going to be kind. To the rights of the children. Article 27. Each child has rights to food. Does this link to our mission statement? We can remember we trust God. He is always with us. Help us with our fasting. We'll create a better tomorrow by being closer to God, knowing what He wants us to do. Mission this week.